Hi everyone, my name is Brian from East River Pilates, and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. Today, we are getting into upper body for posture. We're gonna work on those postural muscles in our mid-back, really focus on aligning the head, and find good juicy chest openers to combat all of our slouch life. We're gonna go ahead and get started coming up to a nice high kneeling position facing whichever way on your mat you would like to. First things first, you're just gonna interlace the hands at the back of the low back. Pull the head and the chest open. Let's start with a good stretch for the fronts of our shoulders. Nice. Let the throat relax. Beautiful. Take one big head circle down into the right. Oh yeah. I don't know about y'all, but my neck could use a little release. And a big head circle down into the left. Coming all the way up, last thing before we get started, interlace the hands at the back of the head. Find a little twist from side to side here, freeing up the mid-back and allowing that rotation to start to get maybe a little bit of oblique work coming online. So maybe find a little exhale and a hug of the abdominals to the spine, and exhale and a hug of the abdominals to the spine. Nice, beautiful. If you're ever like, what's a great place to stretch to open my chest? It's actually the mid-back. Nice. Arriving at a nice halfway point, you're gonna go ahead, reach those arms down by your side. We're gonna go ahead and take this into a nice kneeling squat. Reaching the arms up, sitting the hips back. Now, as you do this, feel free to take a little moment here. Find that you're really reaching the hips and the chest is going forward. So we're not trying to stay upright and really getting into the quads. You wanna lean forward and imagine like you're really gonna sit into your own butt cheeks. Hips are reaching back. Beautiful. Exhale, arms come down, come back up. Nice. Inhale, fire into those glutes. Exhale and lift. Nice. Beautiful. As you come up, really broaden the collarbones here. And as you lift, really think of letting the shoulders relax down. Good. Already finding how we can get the chin to be slightly tucked to the chest. So if you're in the habit of looking forward, really start to break that habit. Good. If we are always chin forward, especially as you do standing squats, that's the equivalent of standing like this. We want to avoid that. Beautiful. Finding a nice moment here to stay in that kneeling squat. Hug the rib cage in. Sweep the arms back. Fire into the glutes. Open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Reach and return. Nice. It is always such a good idea to try and strengthen glutes with postural muscles of the mid-back. Glutes are powerhouses when it comes to accessing our deep core, as well as stabilizing the pelvis and low back. And if we're trying to strengthen one part of the spine, we need to secure the whole part of the spine. Beautiful. Arms are gonna sweep back. Flip the palms in towards each other. Squeeze, get into those rhomboids and release. Squeeze and release. Nice. Start to add your own amount of tension here. See how you can really activate and release, really activate and release. Good. Nice. You should be feeling your glutes. I am. Good. Find how you can really broaden the collarbones and still keep that slight tuck of chin to chest. Beautiful. We go for 3. Nice. 2. 1. Hold this. Inhale the arms up one time. Find a little refresh. Come right back down. Chest is leaning forward. We end with this moment with some lat pulls. Squeeze down through the armpits. Inhale and reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Now, if this is really going to this part, your upper traps, feel free to cut that range of motion down a little bit and really find just that pull down. Otherwise, get on going. Yeah, Supermaning, but with amazing posture. Good. Nice. Glutes are active, mid-back is active, lats are active. We go for 3, really squeeze. 2, 1, reach those arms up, inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. And then come on down to a nice hands and knees position. Just let it fall right down. Good. We take some cat and cows, opening the head and the chest, rounding, opening the head and the chest, and rounding. Good. If it feels good to kind of shake the head out, especially in that cat spine, go for it. Don't be afraid to really release through the stomach muscles on that cow. Cow is great. You should really feel like you want to moo here. Like just let it all hang out. Good. Nice. Finding a nice halfway point here. Draw the shoulders down. Chin is slightly lifted. We're looking at the top part of our mat. We do a good old Serratus Dip. Pilates, we are obsessed with a Serratus Dip. That's because oftentimes when we forward brace in any position, we tend to get locked up here. We want to find how the postural muscles of the mid-back under those shoulder blades can help draw the shoulders down along the spine and prevent overwork of the upper trapezius muscles. Good. Nice. Lifting up between the shoulders. This is where it's going to get fun. You're gonna inhale. On an exhale, hug the abdominals to the spine, lift the left arm up, lower that left arm down and switch. Nice, maybe start to pick up the pace a bit if you're feeling like you wanna get a little bit more sweat. As you do this, this is where the head will drop down. If we're talking posture 101, it's head placement. Do you know how heavy your head is? It's about 10 to 12 pounds, like my favorite fun fact. If you've ever done any exercise with a 10-pound weight, you know how much of a difference that 10-pound weight can make. Yeah, that's what we start to do to our spine, add a lot of load when we drop the head down. So imagine you're holding a 10-pound weight and just letting it drop. I don't think so. We're gonna keep that lifted. Nice. The next time the left arm is up, keep the left arm up. Draw the right shoulder down. Inhale. Reach the left arm up and back. Big backstroke here. Sweep the left arm forward and open. This is an exercise that you will be like, oh, that looks like it's such a good stretch. It is, but your right arm and shoulder will be working like crazy. Press the right arm down as you take that backstroke. Good. If we're talking about finding less compression in our spine, and more ability for our mid-back to both lengthen and support the upper spine and lower spine, we need to pay attention to mobilizing and strengthening. Good. Using those two together to decrease tension and build strength. Nice. Whoo, you should be feeling some steam in that right arm. We reach the left arm up. Let's thread a needle, yeah. Bend the left arm, reach. Find a press through the right arm and open. Bend that arm, reach, and open. Nice. Good. Mobilizing the mid-back, but also getting a little bit of a tricep engagement through that right side. Nice. What are you sewing? Is it cute? Hopefully. I could never sew anything cute. This is as far as my needling goes. 2. Nice. And 1. Reach the left arm up. Take the left hand back behind the head. Last thing here. Inhale, single arm Serratus Dip. Yeah, surprising, right? If you're ever someone who does a Serratus Dip and you're like, I don't know if I feel this. Now you do. Use the hand behind the head to press up. We go for 3. Keep our weight forward over the wrist. 2, 1. Left hand down, right arm up. Thread the needle and stretch. Good. Walk the left hand forward, tent it onto those fingertips. Twist. Oh, that should feel good. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Nice. Walk the left hand in, thread up. Come back onto the feet for a hot second. Find some little squeezes of the wrists, maybe a little bit of a roll. If you're someone who has wrist sensitivity, this is really, really good for strengthening the wrists. If you have that sensitivity, a lot of it has to do with needing to get stronger in the mid, back, and shoulders to decrease load in this joint, but we are on those for a while, so let's give them a good shake. Beautiful. We should be good now. We're gonna go ahead, come on to hands and knees, shoulders over those wrists, knees underneath those hips. You're gonna reach the right arm up by the ear. We go right into it. Press into the left arm, big backstroke. Good, nice. See how long you can make the spine? See how you can really draw the left shoulder down. As much as we can, we're trying to keep the low back out of the equation. That being said, she's gonna move unless you're very mobile. I shouldn't put that on you. Maybe your low back doesn't. Mine does. Good. To combat anything in that low back, really make sure we hug those abdominals to the spine. Give the low back the support she needs. We don't want an unsupported low back. That'd be so mean. Good. 2 more here, really broaden through those clavicles each time you open. To reach the right arm up, thread the needle under, and press. Good. You should be about halfway finished with whatever you're sewing. Good, or maybe you're sewing something new, completely different. Love that. Maybe it's now the second sock. Keep those hips nice and even as you do this, and really draw the shoulders down. Beautiful. Nice. We go for 3, and 2, and 1. Reach all the way up. Right hand comes back behind the head, chest is facing down. Dip and lift. Dip and lift. Nice. Draw that shoulder down each time. You will definitely feel a difference in your arms. This is an exercise where you might start to feel, wow, my left shoulder is not as strong as my right. Think of how many things we do with our dominant arm that we do not do with our non-dominant arm. If you ever want to feel maybe not the brightest, try brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Not fun. Lifting all the way up. Right hand comes down. Let's stretch that left shoulder. Thread the left arm under. Right arm goes forward. Juicy stretch. Deep inhale and deep exhale. We bring the right arm in, open the left arm out, both hands down. We wrap this up, coming down onto our stomachs. Nice. Now, I will be a little lifted here so I can keep a nice facing towards the camera, but feel free to keep the head down the whole time. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and draw the shoulders down, or at least down for now. We will lift the head in a bit. Draw the low abs up. Pubic bone is pressed down and into the mat. Inhale, on an exhale, I want you to think of a slight tuck of chin to chest. Reach the head forward and try to get as long as you can. This exercise is not about lift up, it's about stretch out. Good. Inhale, on an exhale, start to take the smallest lift of the head up and off of the mat. It is not about how high you can go. It's about neutral spine. Keep the low abs up and off of the mat. Right arm comes up, lower. Left arm comes up and lower. Nice. If I would say there's one position that we tend to get a little wonky with, it's our prone position, because always we want to really lift up. We tend to hinge from the low back in that moment, when all we want to do is really fire into our mid back. Good. Nice. Right arm up, left arm up. Hold this. You're gonna inhale, open those elbows out, reach forward, pull back. Same lat squeeze that we did at the top. Good. Coming back to haunt us, you know? Good. Draw the shoulders down each time. And again, if this is going up here, feel free to modify the range here. Nice, chin is still tucked, back of the head is lifting. Nice. We go ahead, wrap those elbows in, reach them back, open the collarbones and bend. Reach them back and bend. Now you might notice that my feet are flexed and toes tucked here. That's my preferred way of doing this. Feel free though to keep the feet down and pointed. Try both out, see which one you like. Okay, we go ahead, last moment. Big reach forward. You're gonna combine what we've done today. Shoot those arms forward. Now sweep them back, broaden the clavicles, bend in lower. Sweep and return. Nice. If you're like, Brian, is this very classical Pilates? Yes, but also I will say inspiration here is drawn from Angela Lansbury's Positive Moves video, in which she shows land swimming. It's the most breathtaking thing you've ever seen. So homework is go from this video right into Positive Moves by Angela Lansbury. Your chest should be open, collarbones broad. Lot of work in those mid backs at this point. We go for 3. Nice. We go for 2. Keep that low back nice and neutral. 1, reach those arms, inhale. Exhale, bend those arms in, press yourself up. Take a nice child's pose. Let the spine settle. Inhale and exhale, empty the breath. We roll all the way up. And with that, we are all done for today. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Brian from East River Pilates. This has been Good Moves with Well+Good. For more videos like this, don't forget to click subscribe and we'll see you later.